I try to at least upload once a week. Where I've got the full-time job, the electrical course,
Yeah.
I'm filming, editing, I'm doing it all myself. It's really hard, but yeah, I've got the same goal as you to be more consistent. I
Yeah.
feel like, I don't know, not that I'm letting down the audience, but it's just like they all know the situation, which is quite nice, and they're quite supportive of
You've
it.
got a responsibility now, Marlon, haven't
Yeah, it's just,
you?
I don't know. I enjoy making content, and I hate having nothing to edit.
Yeah.
Just for like instance, today I'm gonna go out and work a shift, and it's just gonna be a normal day, just so I've got something to edit and put out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I want to be more consistent, definitely.
Well, I think you should be, because it's just going to grow and grow and grow. Right. So tell
Yeah,
us a little bit about, we all use Deliveroo or Just Eat, all the different ones. Tell us a little bit about working for them. Is it, you've obviously said on some of your videos, some are better than others.
yeah,
Is there one that stands out to you, and is that because of the pay or the way they treat you? Because you're self-employed, like you say, you've got no contract.
hmm
But it's quite a good little job for some people wanting to earn some extra cash. Tell us a little bit about doing jobs for these different people, or doesn't it even matter, because all you're doing is going to the rest? It's more about the restaurants.
yeah. I mean, it's for me, Deliveroo is a lot better than Uber Eats.
Yeah,
The rider support, just the whole background of Deliveroo anyway.
yeah.
Like the founders, the CEO, he does care about the riders. And some people say, oh, he doesn't. He just cares about his profits, and
He
he
did a
doesn't pay
great.
his
He did
riders.
a great. He did a great interview. I listened to it on a podcast. I can't remember which one it was. Have you listened to
The
his?
Diary of a CEO
Yes,
with
that was it.
Stephen
Yeah,
Bartlett.
it was really
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
that was really, really good as well. Yeah, I don't know. People just, because Uber's such a big company, they're worldwide. I know Deliveroo is now, but it's just the way that Deliveroo started off,
yeah.
and how they established themselves. I don't know. I just got a lot more respect for Deliveroo than Uber.
If you go to a
Um,
Deliveroo restaurant, are you more confident that it's ready? You're not going to get any hassle. Whereas because Uber's so big, it could
yeah,
be a right shithole. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah. Well, no, with Deliveroo, I'm so happy that they don't have the option to collect from McDonald's.
Right.
And I mean, if you go online with Uber, 99% of your orders are going to be from McDonald's, unless you go to an area that doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Uh, Um, so yeah, with Deliveroo, you just get more double orders. So you get two orders in one. And, and they tell you how much you're getting paid before you even pick up your order. That's another thing with Uber. You don't know what you're getting paid until you've actually done the delivery, which I
Right.
think
Yeah.
is wrong. I mean, we're the only country where they have that system.
That's
Um,
ridiculous.
yeah, Amsterdam, America, you can all see how much you're getting paid, where the customer is. It's really open. Um, yeah, Deliveroo, I think, is the one to work for, to be honest.
Yeah. We've got you've got Uber Eats, we've got Just Eat here as well. Have you got that down London? Oh, hello. Oh, went off for a
Yeah,
second.
so we got,
It's
there we
okay.
go.
Yeah, you just went off for a second.
Yeah, we got Uber, Deliveroo, Just Eat, but there's a lot more that have popped up in the last 18 months. A lot of them are grocery apps. So there's
Yeah.
GoPuff, Jiffy, Gettier, um, Grillers. There's quite a few apps,
Do you
and they
mind
just
doing the grocery deliveries, or is it just the same?
well, with them, because it's PAYE, it's not self-employed.
Right.
So for people that have contracts with their main employer, like myself, I can't sign any other contracts to
Mm.
pay into PAYE, which is quite annoying, because I would work for these grocery apps.
Yeah. Why do they do that then?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it just makes their life easier, makes the driver's life easier. But yeah, they're having issues at the moment getting the riders. I mean, some of them are even offering like £600 sign-up bonuses just to
Yeah.
get riders. And yeah, I mean, I think the main reason is because you don't really have flexibility. For instance, if I was working with Deliveroo and it comes to 9 p.m., I'm like, I've made £100, I'm going to go home now. But with them, you can't. You have to work the entire shift that you signed up for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
it takes away the element of being self-employed.
Yeah,
You're
which is
not
nice, because
self-employed.
if you have a really good night and you want to finish early and you've worked hard, you should be able to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us about a video, probably your most eventful video to date that you can think of.
It's got to be the night my bike was stolen.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I went out at, I think it was midnight, to do some deliveries for Uber Eats, my local McDonald's, and yeah, it went downhill pretty fast.
Were you quite sure? Had you had a bike stolen before?
I've never had a bike
I
stolen
know,
before.
yeah, because I remember the episode. It wasn't that long ago, was it? It was about 3-4 months ago, something like that.
Yeah, it was August 15th.
So tell us a little bit about. So usually you've got an automatic lock, and you just leave it if you have to go inside. Tell us what happened on this occasion.
That's the thing. We all take risks as delivery drivers. We all leave the bike outside, run inside, grab the order, come outside, and it's still there. And 90% of the time, it's okay.
Yeah.
It depends where you are. I mean, I always say, if you can see your bike, then it's okay to leave it there as long as you've got eyes on your bike. But if it's out of your line of sight, then you should always lock it.
Yeah.
And it's quite weird because this McDonald's that I go to, there was sometimes, if you're working at 1 a.m., there's not really many people around. You can leave it outside, run in, grab the order, and come back out. But this time, I actually locked the bike up. So to then come out and it was gone, I was like, "Are you serious right now?" Like, I don't know. It took at least 10 seconds to process where my bike was. Like, it was really weird.
Yeah.
Because they took the lock with them. They didn't leave the lock on the floor or anything like that. But yeah, it was really weird.
Was it insured?
Yeah.
Get your money back for it and everything?
Well, this is the thing with bike insurance. Now you can get insurance if you're a courier, but a lot of insurance companies will not insure couriers.
Oh yeah,
just because of the policies and stuff behind it, and the nature of the job, definitely. But there are a few companies out there now that have insurance. Like Laka is one of them.
Right.
LAKA. And yeah, they offer bike insurance, which is quite nice.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you probably got a bit confident and complacent because you've been doing it for so long, and then look. But like you say, you put a lock on, and you just don't know, do you? Wherever you are, I suppose.
Yeah. And I think the craziest part of it all is that I ended up getting the bike back, which is something I never ever expected. Once it was stolen, I was like, "That's it. That bike is definitely gone." I always had thought in the back of my mind, like, maybe one day, you never know, because the bike's so distinctive. It's not your normal mountain bike that you see.
Yeah.
But then, 2 months later for it to be found. But I think if I didn't put the word out there on YouTube and Instagram, it definitely wouldn't have been found. It's something that I didn't want to do. I thought I'll just sort it out myself and I'll just get back on the road and hopefully no one will notice.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the people of YouTube, like my subscribers, to raise the money for me to buy another bike.
Yeah.
It's something I'll never forget. And hopefully one day.
And that's the real positive thing about, about social media. I think I remember years ago, oh my God, over 20 years ago, like I say, I used to do a lot of mountain biking, and
Mhm.
my friend's bike got stolen. And then about 4 weeks later, we were just walking, playing football or something, and some lad rode past on it. It was like- so we ran after him, we got him, we went, "That's not your bike." He went, "It is." We went, "No, it's not." It's strange, isn't it, when you see it? Because
Yeah, it's weird.
you just think straight away it's going to get, wrecked and cut into pieces. Um,
Yeah,
but like you say, the power of social media and of YouTube for them to raise money and that to get you another bike, that must have made you think, this is serious stuff that I could, what I'm
yeah.
doing.
And it's something I didn't want to do. I didn't want to like ask people like,
Mm,
"Oh, can you help me out?" Because I think when you're in them situations, you should just try and get through it yourself.
mm,
Just look at the situation. What can you do to fix it? But when I put the first video out there, that was one of the comments that I was seeing quite frequent, and I was just ignoring them,
mm.
and just thinking, yeah, it'll be fine. And then I started to see like PayPal donations coming. I'm like, okay, like this, I don't want to be accepting donations from people and not being able to thank everyone afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I set up the GoFundMe and I just said, look, whatever happens, happens. If I'm able to buy a new bike, then that's great. But yeah, it was crazy. I think I raised like £2,300
That's mad,
like
isn't
a
it?
week, which
Yeah.
is just, yeah. I'm hoping one day I'm gonna be able to give back to each and every one of those people that donated, because
It's amazing. But the thing is, and I know what you mean, you probably feel a little bit guilty, and think, oh,
yeah,
but you're creating content that they're watching. So they're happy to
yeah,
donate because you're doing something, you're giving value to them. And I know you probably realise that more now. But back in the day, you were just making videos. Well, actually, you got 40,000 people that are watching you and they're enjoying your videos.
yeah.
So no,
Yeah, it's something I definitely won't forget, and
yeah,
it's
it's a
always
great
going to be with me.
It's a great
Yeah.
story. I'll bet if you were in Kensington, you wouldn't have that problem with your bike being stolen.
No, definitely not.
There's a
Definitely
good
not.
video of that. I quite like the video of that one. Yeah, some place that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just quickly before finish off, you get tips sometimes. People will ask you to do wheelies and things like that. Tell us a bit about that, because that made me laugh.
Yeah, you know what? I've never actually had anyone ask me to do something random. You do get some weird deliveries, like, but I try not to show too much of the customer.
Yeah.
I mean, I know riders that have been like invited in to like have a cup of coffee and stuff like that, but it's like, yeah, it's really
Dodgy.
weird. But like, I mean, you do have like funny moments with customers. There are some out there that don't just snatch the food and run in. They
Mm.
will stand there and have a conversation with you. Um, yeah, there's nothing really weird that's happened. But yeah, like I said, I tried to keep the customer side of it out just because of privacy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
hoping to get a bit more interaction with customers, and it's something that I am working on.
Yeah,
Um,
I think
yeah.
if they're happy with it probably is quite nice sometimes, to see people, say thank you, I suppose. But
Yeah. I mean, during the pandemic, it was quite nice. There were the customers then were like really appreciative of what we was doing,
mm,
because we didn't know the severity of the virus, and we didn't know how bad it was, and we still like we're still learning about it, and everyone was inside of whilst we was out, sort of doing our job. So yeah, working those times was really good. Yeah. And
cool.
being able to record it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what are you thinking about for the future then for London Eats Milo? Are you thinking of, because I know you've been mixing with other YouTubers and you're making connections now. Any
Mhm.
thoughts on the future, or are you just going to continue doing what you're doing?
For now, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. There is going to be a few more challenges. Like once my electrical course is over, I'm going to have so much more time on my
Yeah,
hands. I'm able to do so much more. Um, and the one thing that I want to do is go to other countries, not even other cities, but go to like New York and work there for a
yeah.
couple of months and stuff, but I have to go down the right channels of doing it.
Yeah,
Getting the
because I
correct
bet you get
leads and stuff.
sponsorship. I bet you get sponsorship for that if you
Yeah,
put the work in.
so it's quite weird. Like I make connections with some of my subscribers. Like I know a guy that works and lives in Amsterdam, and he's like, "Look, whenever you come over, you've got a place to crash." Like, so it's like I have a bike there. I have somewhere to stay. I just need to be able to work, because I will do it the correct way. I won't just go there
Yeah,
and do it on the dodgy
yeah,
way of working. But yeah, just visiting other countries, hoping to do like a bit more of vlog style content.
yeah,
I don't really know. For me, vlogging is just making an episode.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it just continues to grow.
Just
I'm
keep doing
hoping.
what you're doing, man. What you're doing is working.
Yeah,
Just keep being you. But like you say, doing it around other countries, that would be, I could see in a few years' time that would be
yeah.
massive,
I think
massive.
I'll conquer doing the like England anyway.
Mm.
I want to go to Liverpool, Manchester, and
Oh, I love
I
Liverpool.
think
Yeah,
if you can work in London, you can work anywhere.
yeah.
You're not going to
Well,
be
you need to
worried.
come up to the Midlands. Come up to the
Yeah.
Midlands, and I'll do a session with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I need
I'll
to
be
get
like,
this
we'll do
24-hour shift out of the way first.
I'll do about an hour, and I'll be like, fuck this, I'm going home.
Yeah. I am looking forward to the 24-hour shift, but I'm not at the same time. But because it's for charity this year,
Yeah,
I
this is
think it's
yeah.
good. Yeah, and it's going to be sponsored by an app. There's a rider app coming out very soon,
Yeah,
to help us delivery drivers track our earnings and stuff like that. So yeah, they're going to be sponsoring the video, which is quite nice.
that's cool. Yeah,
They're just basically going to donate whatever I make. They're going to match it.
brilliant.
So yeah, hopefully we can raise a load of money for this homeless charity.
Oh, brilliant, mate, brilliant. And I always ask my guests for a bit of advice. It can be the best bit of advice you've had or that you'd give someone. It can be to do with delivering or anything like that. It's entirely up to you. Have you thought of anything?
Yeah, it's a common comment that I get on my videos. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but I'm not sure. I'm not confident enough to do so and stuff like that. But I always just, from my experience, just go for it.
Mm.
You've got nothing to lose, and there's so many benefits from starting a YouTube channel, even if you don't get thousands and thousands of views, and it just makes you more confident. Your confidence level grows hugely. For me, when I first started off doing videos, I never used to show my face. I never used to turn the camera on myself and speak to other people. But yeah, I mean, if this was 2 years ago, I would be shaking right now because I wouldn't be able to speak to you like I've never met you before, like stuff like that. But I think, yeah, just go for, if you're thinking of starting something, just go for it.